Have you ever seen a diamond in the rough? It doesn't look like much at first, just a piece of rock covered in dust, but once refined, it becomes one of the most valuable treasures on earth. Women are like that. The rarest woman in the world is not defined by her beauty, her wealth, or the attention she receives. No, she is defined by something far greater, her purpose, her wisdom, and her understanding of her divine assignment. The tragedy today is that women are being shaped by the world instead of shaping the world. The rarest woman is not the loudest in the room. She is the one who carries a presence so powerful that kings seek her counsel. The rarest woman is not found in the crowd. She stands apart, set aside for something greater. My question to you today is this: are you rare? Or are you common? Because the rarest woman is the one who refuses to be ordinary. A diamond doesn't determine its own value. The one who created it does. A rare woman knows her identity is not found in the opinions of others, but in the one who formed her. She does not chase validation because she is already approved by the king. The rarest woman is confident not because of her looks or achievements, but because she knows who she is. The greatest battle a woman will ever face is not against the world. It is against the lie of identity. Every system around her is trying to define her. Society tells her who to be, culture molds her into its image, and expectations weigh her down like a heavy chain. But the rarest woman does not conform, she transforms. She understands that identity is not something she earns, it is something she receives. Before she was born, before she took her first breath, before she was given a name, she was already declared valuable in the mind of God. She does not need to prove herself because her worth was never a debate. Look at Eve. She was not an afterthought. She was not a side project. She was the final masterpiece of creation. Everything in the garden was prepared before she arrived because she was the finishing touch of divine order. But notice something. The moment she questioned her identity, she lost everything. The enemy did not attack her strength. He attacked her knowledge of who she was. He said, if you eat this, you will be like God, but she was already made in his image. The rarest woman understands this truth. When you don't know who you are, you will always settle for less than what was already yours. A woman who knows her source is dangerous because she cannot be manipulated. She does not bow to pressure. She does not beg for attention. And she does not compromise her standards. The world calls her arrogant, but she is simply aware of her authority. When a lion walks through the jungle, it does not announce itself. It simply carries the weight of its presence. That is the rare woman. She does not need to prove her value. She is her value. Do you know why diamonds are expensive? Because their value is determined by their origin. You cannot make a diamond in a factory. It must be formed under pressure in the depths of the earth over time. You see, the rarest woman is not manufactured, she is developed. She has been through fire, through storms, through seasons of waiting, and yet she remains unshaken. She does not let experiences define her. She lets them refine her. She does not allow pain to break her. She allows it to make her. Look at the story of Ruth. She lost everything, her husband, her home, her security, but she did not lose her sense of identity. When others turned back, she pressed forward. She understood that her future was greater than her past. That is the mindset of a rare woman. She does not cry over what she lost because she knows that what is ahead is greater than what is behind. Some of you are still mourning relationships that God removed, still looking back at mistakes that He has already erased. But the rarest woman does not live in regret. She lives in revelation. She understands that her past does not define her. It prepares her. So I ask you today, do you know your source? Are you walking in the identity that was spoken over you before time began, or are you still allowing the world to dictate your worth? The rarest woman does not need the applause of men because she already has the approval of heaven. She does not need to fit in because she was designed to stand out. She does not wait to be chosen. She was already appointed. And when she walks into a room, she does not announce herself. Her presence speaks for her. The rarest woman does not just exist, she reigns. The only question is, will you? A rare woman does not move by emotions. She moves by wisdom. She understands that her decisions don't just affect her, but generations to come. A foolish woman builds her life on temporary pleasures, but a wise woman builds her house with wisdom and secures a future for her children. The rarest woman is not the one who has the most beauty, the most money, or the most influence. No, the rarest woman is the one who operates in wisdom. Beauty fades, wealth can be lost, fame disappears, but wisdom secures a legacy. Wisdom is the foundation of influence. A woman with wisdom does not react, she responds. She does not speak carelessly, she discerns. She does not follow the crowd. She seeks the voice of truth. Look at Abigail. She was married to a fool, a man named Nabal. He was reckless, arrogant, and blind to the consequences of his action. When David, a warrior and future king, sent men to ask for help, Nabal insulted him. A foolish man speaks without thinking. But Abigail? Oh, she was different. She saw what her husband could not see. She knew that one wrong word could bring destruction to her household. So she moved with wisdom. She prepared a gift, met David in humility, and spoke with intelligence. She reminded him of his destiny, not his anger. She spoke peace to a warrior's rage, and because of her wisdom, she saved her household from bloodshed. The rarest woman does not react to the situation, she rules over it. She does not allow emotions to dictate her future. She understands that one wrong decision can destroy years of progress. How many destinies have been ruined because a woman spoke too soon? How many families have been broken because of reckless words? A foolish woman is loud, always talking, always responding, always demanding attention. But the rare woman knows the power of restraint. She speaks when necessary. She listens when needed. She moves with precision. Wisdom is not about age. It is not about education. It is about discernment. The rarest woman does not ask what feels right. She asks what is right. She does not follow her heart blindly. She follows truth boldly. The heart can be deceived, but wisdom is eternal. Some women are making permanent decisions based on temporary emotions. But a rare woman weighs her choices because she knows the future is shaped by today's actions. Look at the Proverbs 31 woman. She is not just a homemaker, she is a strategist. She considers a field before she buys it. She does not spend recklessly, she invests wisely. Her words carry weight because she speaks with wisdom. Her household is clothed in strength because she prepares ahead of time. A rare woman plans for the future. She does not wait for opportunities. She creates them. She does not fear what is coming. She prepares for it. The rarest woman does not live by emotions, opinions, or culture. She lives by wisdom. And because of that, she is not just admired. She is trusted. She is not just noticed. She is sought after. She is not just present, she is necessary. The world does not need more loud voices, it needs more wise women. Will you be one? Do you know why diamonds are expensive? Because they are rare. The moment something becomes common, its value decreases. The rarest woman does not lower her standards for temporary acceptance. She does not give her heart, mind, or body to those who do not understand her worth. The greatest deception of this generation is the idea that value is determined by how many people desire you. That is a lie. A thing is not valuable because it is desired. It is valuable because of what it is made of, where it comes from, and the purpose for which it was created. A rare woman understands that her worth is not in the number of people who chase her. but in the standards she upholds. She does not sell herself cheap because she knows she was purchased at a high price. She does not give away what is sacred to those who have not proven themselves worthy. The tragedy today is that many women have exchanged their value for temporary validation. They lower their standards for attention. They compromise their principles for relationships. They tolerate disrespect for fear of being alone. But the rarest woman understands a powerful truth. Being alone with dignity is better than being surrounded with dishonor. She does not fear loneliness because she knows she is never truly alone. Her value remains whether people see it or not. But look at Esther. She was chosen to be queen, but do you think she became queen by lowering herself? No. She carried herself with grace, dignity, and wisdom. When the king sought a wife, many women came before him, but Esther stood out. Not because she was loud, not because she was desperate, but because she was different. She prepared herself, she protected her value, and she positioned herself for purpose. A rare woman does not chase a crown. She becomes the kind of woman a crown is given to. Some of you have been giving away your pearls to swine, expecting them to appreciate what they do not understand. Stop throwing your value into the hands of those who cannot carry it. A rare woman protects her mind. She does not entertain toxic thoughts. She protects her body. She does not give herself to anyone who does not respect God's design. She protects her time. She does not waste it on relationships, friendships, or environments that drain her strength and diminish her purpose. A woman who does not know her worth will always settle. She will settle for less than what she deserves, less than what she was called for, less than what was prepared for her. But the rarest woman refuses to settle because she knows she was created for more. She does not chase love, she attracts it through the way she carries herself. She does not beg for respect, she commands it through the way she lives. The rarest woman does not wait for others to see her value, she walks in it. And because of that, she is not easily accessible, she is not common, she is set apart, she is rare. And the world cannot ignore a woman who knows her worth. A rare woman is a builder. She builds homes, businesses, ministries, and legacies. She does not use her words to tear down, but to uplift. A woman who understands her power does not compete, she creates. She does not gossip, she guards. She does not complain, she commands. The rarest woman understands that everything she does is planting a seed. Every word she speaks, every action she takes, every decision she makes is either building something strong or tearing something down. A foolish woman destroys with her own hands, but a wise woman builds with intention. She builds a character, so her reputation speaks before she arrives. She builds her faith, so she stands firm when storms come. She builds her relationships, so her connections are strong and unshakable. She builds her mind, so she is not controlled by emotions or opinions. There are too many women today tearing down what they were meant to build. They tear down their homes with reckless words. They tear down friendships with jealousy and betrayal. They tear down opportunities with laziness and excuses. But the rare woman knows that destruction is easy, building takes wisdom. She understands that what she nurtures will grow and what she neglects will die. So she does not wait for someone else to build her future. She builds it herself. Look at Deborah. She was not just a wife, not just a leader, she was a builder of nations. When men were afraid to rise, she stood with authority. When Israel was in confusion, she brought wisdom and direction. She did not spend her time complaining about problems. She became the solution. The rarest woman does not waste her life discussing the issue. She uses her life to answer it. Some of you have been given gifts, talents, and ideas, but instead of building, you are waiting for the right time, waiting for someone to notice you, waiting for permission to be great. But a rare woman does not wait. She works. She does not sit idly while others rise. She builds something that lasts. She does not let fear stop her because she knows that her purpose is greater than her excuses. A rare woman understands that she is a foundation for those who come after her. She is a pillar for her family, a voice of wisdom for her community, a light in the darkness. She builds not just for herself, but for generations to come. When she speaks life. When she acts, she moves with purpose. And when she builds, what she builds stands strong. The rare woman is not known for what she destroys. She is known for what she builds. And the world will remember her not for what she said, but for what she created. The rarest woman does not wait for opportunities. She prepares for them. She does not sit idly hoping for something to change. No, she positions herself so that when the door opens, she is ready to walk through it. Too many women are waiting to be noticed, waiting to be chosen, waiting for someone to approve them, validate them, promote them. But a rare woman understands that favor finds those who are prepared. She does not wait for success to come knocking. She builds herself so that when success arrives, she can handle it. She does not wait for someone to give her a position. She equips herself so that when the time comes, she is undeniable. Look at Joseph. When Pharaoh called for him, he did not have time to prepare. He was already prepared. He did not step into the palace and start learning. He had been preparing in the prison. A rare woman does not complain about her current season. She uses it to get ready for the next. She may be hidden now, but she knows that seasons change. She may not be seen today, but she understands that preparation in private leads to elevation in public. Ruth was gleaning in the fields. When Boaz noticed her, she was not chasing attention, she was doing what needed to be done. She was not waiting for a man to rescue her. She was preparing for her future. And because she was diligent, because she was focused, because she was positioned, she walked into her destiny at the right time. Some of you are asking for blessings that you are not prepared to handle. You are praying for promotion, but you have not built the discipline to sustain it. You are asking for opportunities, but you have not developed the skills to maximize them. The rarest woman understands that God does not give what you ask for. He gives what you can manage. So instead of waiting, she works. Instead of hoping, she hones her gifts. Instead of dreaming, she develops herself so that when her moment comes, she does not shrink, she rises. A rare woman is never caught off guard by opportunity because she was expecting it. She knows that success is not about luck, it is about readiness. She does not knock on doors that she is not prepared to walk through. She does not wish for what she has not worked for. And because of that, when the right time comes, she does not hesitate. She steps forward with confidence. The rarest woman is not the one who waits for change. She is the one who prepares for it. And when her time comes, she is not surprised, she is ready. The rarest woman does not just live, she leaves a legacy. She understands that her life is not just about her, it is about the generations that will come after her. She does not waste her days on things that do not matter. She invests her life in things that will outlive her. Many women live for the moment, but a rare woman lives for impact. She does not chase temporary pleasures. She builds an eternal purpose. She does not measure success by what she has. She measures it by what she leaves behind. Her influence is not in how many people know her name, but in how many lives are changed because of obedience. Look at Hannah. She prayed for a child, but her prayer was not selfish. She did not ask for a son just to prove she could have one. She asked for a son so she could dedicate him to God. And because she understood legacy, she gave birth to Samuel, one of the greatest prophets in history. The rare woman does not pray just for personal gain. She prays with a kingdom mindset. She does not work just to build wealth. She works to establish a foundation for the next generation. She does not love just to be loved in return. She loves in a way that transforms others. A rare woman's legacy is not written in her possessions. It is written in the lives she impacts. Some of you are so focused on building your own dreams that you have forgotten that true success is measured by what continues after you are gone. A rare woman understands that if her influence dies with her, she has failed. She raises her children with wisdom, knowing that they will carry her teachings into the future. She pours into others, knowing that true leadership is not about position, but about the lives you shape. Look at the Proverbs 31 woman. The Bible says her children rise and call her blessed. Her husband praises her. Her works speak for her long after she is gone. That is legacy. That is what it means to live a life of purpose. The rarest woman does not live for applause. She lives for impact. She does not chase titles. She chases transformation. She does not seek approval. She seeks fulfillment in knowing she has done what she was created to do. A rare woman does not just leave memories. She leaves a movement. She does not just pass through life. She changes it. And when she is gone, the world cannot forget that she was here. The question is, what will they say about you when your time is over? Will your name fade or will your legacy remain? The rare woman is not just admired, she is remembered. She does not live an ordinary life because she was never created to be ordinary. She does not live an ordinary life because she was never created to be. She moves with wisdom. She protects her worth. She builds with intention. She prepares for greatness, and she leaves a legacy that cannot be erased. This world is full of distractions, full of voices telling you to lower your standards, to fit in, to follow the crowd. But the rare woman refuses to conform. She stands out. She does not apologize for her value. She does not compromise her purpose. She does not fear being different because she knows that true greatness is always rare. The question now is, will you be that woman? Will you rise above mediocrity? Will you embrace the responsibility of your influence? Will you choose to be rare? The world does not need more people who blend in. It needs women who are bold, strong, wise, and unshakable. Women who know their purpose, walk in their power, and refuse to settle for anything less than what they were created for. So today, I challenge you, do not just hear these words. Live them. Do not just be inspired, be transformed. Because the rarest woman does not just dream about greatness, she becomes it. Good luck on your journey, and may you walk in wisdom, power, and purpose. Thank you.